YouTube, how's it going? Bear vs. Wolf here. My name is Matt. Today I just wanted to expand a little bit on a video a short I did the other day about all the different permutations of 16th notes in a given measure of 4/4. Things like this: 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you want to learn how to play fills like I was doing in the beginning, stuff like that, you have to be able to basically take it back to the technique that allows you to get there, which is taking your groupings of 4 or maybe 6 or 8, whatever it may be, in groupings of 16 and chopping them into little pieces. So what we start with for that is singles, right? There are 16 16th notes in a measure, breaks into 4x4. So that's a very easy one to do, right? You can start with right, left hand, doesn't really matter. For now, you can alternate hands. So you start with basically breaking it into singles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're off to the next fill. That's the single portion. It sounds like this in practice. Right? At the end, you kind of have to do a double bass drum, make it to work out. But you can skip the bass drum if you're a beginner trying to figure this stuff all out. Just skip that. Just do a crash without it. Right? You put them wherever you want. You can make it a lot more interesting and funky than that. You know, that type of thing. The second one we're going to do is just straight doubles, which looks like this: 1 E and 2 E and 4 E and so I'm just doing 2 kicks. You could do it with a double kick, but for now I'm just playing with a single, right? So it looks like this. At the end there, you have to do a triple kick, which again makes it a little bit tricky. Just forget the last kick if you don't want to play that. I still recommend doing a crash cymbal with the left or the right hand, doesn't matter. Just getting used to that transition, because you're going to want to play a crash cymbal most times when you're done with the fill. So, right, just do it that way. So that in practice. Again, you got to do the triple at the end. Okay, next I would go with groupings of 3. So out of 16, 3 breaks down into it 5 times. You have 1 left over, right? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 left over, and have it there. So, in there. Okay, you can put that wherever you want. Just do it on the snare if you want. Right, we're breaking the 16 16th notes down into basically groupings of 3, 2 on the hands, 1 on the foot. Gotta hit that last one left over. All right, so next you can just do groupings of 3 in the hands, 1, 2, 3, foot. Right, so now we got that one's easy because it breaks into 4 nicely. At the end, you have to do a double hit on your foot. Not too bad for most people. Just start slow. Okay. From there, so I can get a little bit weirder, we're going to go groups of 4 on the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's going to go in 3 times with 1 left over. So 1 note left. Okay. And then I like to do 6s. You could do 4 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. That's going to leave you with 4 left over. 6 and 6 is 12. You got 4 left to get to 16. So I like to throw a paradiddle on the last tom there. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that I have my left hand. I don't have to come all the way back with my right hand. If you have a crash over here, if you just hit your right cymbal, that works too. But to save myself from having to go all the way across the kit, I just go. Just something I do to basically save energy and power over a long set and a long night. You know, I made a video on that a while back, just finishing with our paradiddle like that, so you have a hand free. All right, so that's 6s. Okay, so that's your groupings. Now, what you might want to try to do is put them in order and then mix them all up a little bit. So, you know, a good exercise is just doing them all in a row. Singles. We'll do doubles. Two on the hands, 1 on the foot. Three on the hands, 1 on the foot. 4 on the hands, 1 on the foot. And then 4 and 2. And then you can start putting all these groupings together in one fill. Maybe start with singles. Go to doubles. Again, you got to do 3 at the end there. Hard to end with that double right foot, double foot. Okay, then you start messing with things like putting things all over the place. You can go singles, doubles, triples, quads, put that all together. So let's start with like a 4. You know, stuff like that. Basically get you building to fills that have all kinds of different permutations of these different licks. So this kind of starts like, so then you break it into all these different permutations like I was doing at the beginning of this video with the singles, doubles, triples, all that stuff together. Kind of get off the pattern there, but you get the idea. Singles, doubles, triples. So that starts with this technique of feeling what it feels like to play 16 equal parts broken into these different chunks. So give that a try. Singles, doubles, triples, quads, quints, in all those different permutations. Hope that helps you come up with some cool ideas around the drum kit. Thanks for watching Bear vs. Wolf. My name is Matt. See you in the next video.